XDefiant, we have a problem. We've got all these brand new players that are coming to XDefiant and have never played the game before, but there's one very key thing that just keeps on deterring them and making them run away screaming and crying. Now, what could that be? Oh yeah, it's the fact that the game has no skill-based matchmaking. Believe it or not, guys, this has actually been a huge topic in the gaming world over the last calendar week, and it's time we talk about it. Now, before we get to that, I need you to do one simple thing for me. Hit the like button on this video. Let's shoot for 300 likes. If we don't hit 300 likes, then I'll be sad. So just make sure you hit that for me, okay? All right, guys, my name is Buckeye, and welcome to XDefiant Guides. All right, so we gotta have a conversation about skill-based matchmaking because XDefiant has been out now for just about a week, not quite a week, and people are apparently very upset about the fact that there's no SBMM in this game, which, by the way, is an insane thing to have be a conversation right now. I cannot believe that people are even saying this. It's, in my mind, quite asinine that people are even looking at it from this perspective, but whatever, okay, they are. If you go online and you read the comment section of YouTube videos, or you read the Twitch chat, or you go on Twitter, and you look at the conversations around XDefiant, people are just flaming the game for being too hard. They say that Call of Duty's easier. And as a result, they're having an absolutely horrible time playing XDefiant, and they don't want to stick around, and they don't see themselves playing this game for any longer than the first couple of weeks. In fact, if you were to ask them, they would say that the game is going to die as a result of there being no SBMM in the game. The players need to be protected, which is kind of crazy because all of the people talking about this are definitely the people who have grown up on XDefiant and have experienced SBMM protecting them for quite some time. Now, coming from somebody who's played FPS games for a long time now, and especially Call of Duty back in the day, unlike Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty Ghosts, etc., that's just such an insane thing to hear people say. I cannot believe that there are people who actually want there to be SBMM in this game. Like, come on, dude. What makes it even more interesting in this game, too, is the fact that this game having no SBMM is actually a huge marketing part. This dude just completely juked me. I have no idea where he's at. Anyways, no SBMM was a huge marketing push for this game. In fact, it was probably the only real marketing push that this game actually got, was the fact that there is no SBMM in the game. Okay, now with all that being said, what is the actual point of XDefiant not having skill-based matchmaking? Well, it's honestly very simple. It actually has nothing to do with the fact that you're gonna play better without SBMM. It really comes down to the variety of games that you will get without SBMM being in the game. Your matches are naturally going to be more varied. You're going to play up against people who are really, really good, and you're gonna suck. And you're also gonna play up against players who are not good at all, and you're gonna play very well. That is the thing that no SBMM does for you, is it makes it to where every single match isn't the same thing. And that's where I'm having a hard time understanding people who want there to be SBMM. Why? Why do you want that? Because every single game is the same when there's SBMM in the game. Like, if you want to get a 1 KD every single match and that's all you want to get, well, okay, congratulations, then SBMM is for you. But I just don't understand how that's something that you could want. In my mind, you'd want to have a game where you can be absolutely dominant, and then maybe even have a game where you get absolutely dominated. In my opinion, I actually enjoy games where I go in there and I get trashed, because then it's like, all right, well, hey, maybe next game I'll be the one doing the trashing. What's actually funny about this is the gameplay that I played before this one for this commentary, I actually got trashed on. And it was kind of ironic because I was talking about no SBMM, and then it was a game where I got absolutely destroyed. So, you know, but that's how no SBMM in games works, is sometimes you will be in a really good lobby for you, and sometimes you won't be in a really good game. But that's where the luck of the draw comes in. It's all about ping-based. Ping is king, and I don't get how people don't understand that is a better solution for gaming. Now, I've seen a lot of people talking about the fact that the ones that are complaining about SBMM are the ones that are actually not good at the game. And that's actually why they're complaining about it, because they think they're better than they actually are. So they're over here complaining about the game when in reality, they're just not good at the video game. So my response to that is like, hey man, if you're not good at the game and you're upset about that, here's the solution. Get better at the game. And I don't mean that in a, you know, cocky manner. No, I mean literally the whole point of not having SBMM is so that you can play against players who are better than you. You're not coupled into a bracket of players that are the same. I'll tell you one thing that does need to be toned down in this game is the freaking snipers, bro. The snip snaps have been wild in this first week. Oh, the turn on was real. Now, admittedly, if you go on my account and you look at my stats, they're not phenomenal. They really are not phenomenal. In fact, the first couple days of playing this game, I probably won less than 10 games and lost like 20 games. It was absolutely crazy, the dirt nap that I was taking on this game in the first few days. But honestly, man, I'm not complaining about it, because even through my losses, I have had... Holy cow, dude, these snipers are nuts. Even through all of the losses, I have had one hell of a time playing XDefiant so far. And even with these losses, I've had games where I have been popping off. Now, see, for me, I actually welcome a world where I'm not the greatest in the map and I actually need to learn based off of the players that are better than me. That's actually a good thing. Believe it or not. Like, how do you think you get better in this game, man? Like, you gotta play against players who are better than you, so then you can get better yourself. Iron sharpens iron. You guys know how the old saying goes.
Get the big time, hot shot. Happy bounty hunting.
Little strafe action right there. Oh, okay. There's a lot going on right there. Honestly, though, guys, just all in all, playing XDefiant throughout this first week has been such a massive breath of fresh air. I'm completely away from my teammates. Not exactly the best move I could be doing right now, but okay. As I said, not the best move. Is it the greatest game since sliced bread? No, and like I said in my last video, this game is definitely not a 10 out of 10. By any means, it's not. It has a lot of things that it can do to improve, 100%. But the fact of the matter is that the game that we have right here is a good game and has a lot of things going for it that are very strong and are setting itself up for success. With all that being said, if you are one of those players out there that is having a hard time with there not being skill-based matchmaking in the game, I encourage you to stick to it, because actually, the longer you play a game like this, the more you're actually going to improve and get better at it. There's a lot of little things and nuances to get adjusted to within XDefiant, and if you stick with it, in the long run, you will become a better player, and really, at that point, you'll be able to have those pub stomping matches that everyone's really searching for. I know this game can be a bit of an adjustment if you have only been playing recent multiplayer games, but trust me, the longer you stick with it, it's going to get good. Now, that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments down below what you feel regarding skill-based matchmaking in XDefiant. Are you a fan of it not being there? Do you want it there? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But other than that, if you want to see more XDefiant content just like this, live streams and videos every single week, then subscribe to this channel. I'll see you guys next time on XDefiant Guys.